Hi guys, Therapist Omwene here tells you that you're unique and lovely. Whether you are going through depression, whether you have lost a relationship or even a marriage, whatever it is that you have gone through or done, you're still unique, you're lovely. But there are several things that you would need to do so that you can be able to achieve that loveliness, that beauty, that uniqueness. The number one thing you need to have is what we call originality. Originality. Be the real you that is doing the real things that you're doing. Do not be a copycat. Don't run after everybody's way and style of doing things. Mine from within. Mine from within. You are original. You're very original. There's something unique that you have that nobody else has. Learn to mine from within. Learn to appreciate the originality that God has given you. From where I sit, I see so many buildings around here. And all the buildings are different. Yes, they are flats. Some of them are bungalows. Some of them are mansionettes. But they are all unique. They are all different. Allow yourself to reflect that uniqueness, that originality, reflect it to the society. And you will be shocked at what impact you can make with your originality without having to copy from others. Yes, you can borrow a leaf. It's okay to do that. You can see what it is they are doing and you tailor make it to belong to you, but don't be a person who copy pastes. For those who are in the university, I know we are used to what we call turn 18. The turn 18 checks at what we call plagiarism. Do not plagiarize. Do not plagiarize. Be original. You can only borrow from other authors. You can only borrow from other scholars. You read, you listen to what they're saying, then you also get into yourself when you know exactly what you want. So number one, originality, because you're unique. Number two, identify the gap. Identify the gap. What is the gap? Notice what is it that others are not doing that I can do to impact a society. Ask yourself, what change can I bring in this space? What change can I bring in this space? Because you have the capacity to command a space. God created you a whole human being in his image, irrespective of your shortcomings and weaknesses. Imagine God identified a gap in the life of Adam, and when he identified the gap, he did not borrow from the animals that were with Adam. He didn't. He did not plagiarize. He did not copy-paste. He got into Adam, mined out of him a woman. What does that tell you? You have the capacity. You have all it takes. You have a lot of inward wealth. Mine from it. So, identify the gap. Then when you identify the gap, already I talked about originality, then you have identified the gap, then the number three you do, validate. Validate your dreams. Validate your goals. Validate what it is you do. Don't wait for others to validate it. If you wait for others to validate it, you will never take a step. You will always sit back and think that others are better than you. But the moment you just take a step and you move out, you have already validated what you wanted to do. Like, even when you dress up, and maybe you don't have makeups, validate yourself. You must not have the makeups. You must not go pushing everybody around so they can provide you with makeups. You must not have a sponsor so they can provide to you. Validate yourself. Validate the knowledge you have. Validate. Allow yourself to celebrate you for what you're doing, for what you have, for who you are, and all those things. Then finally, be assertive. Be assertive. Let your no be no. Let your yes be yes. And do not be swayed this way and that way. Let your no be no. Let your yes be yes. You are unique. You are lovely. But then you can spoil the uniqueness. You can spoil the loveliness simply because you have copy-pasted everything, simply because there are so many gaps around you, but you feel like you're not good enough, like you cannot be able to take up the task. You're also feeling like you need to be validated by others more than you validate yourself. And most importantly, you're never able to say no. That very short word of 2 letters, N-O, you're never able to use it. That is why you have to always chase after others, yet you're so unique, you're so important, you're so beautiful, you have all it takes to create. Therapist Wamwene here tells you, follow me in my YouTube page. We are going to talk about very many things. I need to grow you. I need to add value to you. I need to make you someone who can be proud of yourself. Follow me in my YouTube page. I am together with you in the IG, and together we can make it. Together we can move. Thank you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Mwah.